Go.
Well, what are you gonna do with it then?
I ain't rightly decided. Some of it gotta be put away for Beneatha in her schooling. And ain't nothing gonna touch that. Nothing. Been thinking where maybe we can meet the notes on a little old two-story somewhere with a yard where Travis can play in the summertime.
Oh.
If we use part of the insurance for a down payment, everyone kind of pitch in, I can maybe take on a little day work again, a few days a week.
Well, Lord knows. We put enough rent into this rat trap to pay rent on 2 houses by now.
You guys suck.
You gotta come on, stop the book.
Rat trap? Yes. That's all it is, a rat trap.
Oh, rats.
I remember just as well the day me and Big Walter moved in here. Hadn't been married but 2 weeks and wasn't planning on living here more than a year. We was going to sit away little by little, don't you know, and buy a little place out in Morgan Park. We had even picked out the house. Looks right dumpy today, but Lord child, you know all the dreams I had about buying that house and fixing up and making me a little garden in back, and didn't none of it happen.
Didn't none of it. Yes, life can be a barrel of disappointment sometimes.
Yes, it can. Honey, Big Walter would come in here some nights, back and slump down on that couch there, and just look at the rug, and look at me, and look at the rug, and then back at me, and then back at the rug, and then back at me, and then at the rug. And I'd know he was down then, really down. And then, Lord, when I lost that baby, oh, little Claude, I almost thought I was going to lose Big Walter, too. Oh, that man grieved himself. He was one man to love his children.
Ain't nothing tear you at losing your baby.
Ain't that the truth? I guess that's how come that man finally worked himself to death like he done. Like he was fighting his own war with his hero that took his baby from him.
He sure was a fine man, all right. I always liked Mr. Younger.
Crazy about his children. God knows there was plenty wrong with Walter Younger. Hard-headed, mean, kind of wild with women. Plenty wrong with him, but he sure loved his children. Always wanted them to have something, be something. That's where brother gets all these notions, I reckon. Big Walter used to say he'd get right wet in the eyes sometimes, lean his head back with the water standing in his eyes and say, seemed like God didn't to give the black man nothing but dreams, but he did give his children to make them dreams seem worthwhile. He could talk like that, don't you know?
Yeah, he sure could. He was a good man, Mr. Younger.
Yes, a fine man. Just couldn't ever catch up with his dreams, that's all.